Hello, this is Corey the Keyblade Wielder, and we're back for another commentary. Disney Villains War Round 7. Also, in the previous round, it was not Gantu that Zurg lost. It was the Dwarf Dark Matter. Now I remember. Sorry, stupid me. So, this fight is Dragon News versus Gantu. Hold on, let me hear the music. I love this theme. Okay, having experienced resistance from the Galactic Senate, Zurg dispatches his new ally to deal with their top captain once and for all, which is of course Gantu. Much like Amos Slade, he's not really a villain. He's more like a Javert. You know what I mean by Javert? You know, from Les Miserables. You know, like, and I'm Javert. But I realize I can understand History Buff's issue when Disney Channel turned him into a villain in the sequels, which, yeah, I'll admit it's stupid. I think that's because he's evil, because he did it because just to capture the other experiments. That he didn't have a choice. And that would explain why he had to team up with Hamsterville. Not out of the selfish, oh, now I'm evil, but just going too far. Well, he's running low on batteries. I mean, there's power on the ship, that is, and now he's landing on Earth. Thanks to Dragon News. I don't know if I pronounced it right. I have not seen the cartoon of the Mighty Ducks. Nor have I seen the movie, and I know those two are completely different from each other. The Toon Patrol versus the Beagle Boys. Shouldn't the Toon Patrol be living in the live-action universe? Okay, unless you guys are thinking, hey, since you told us about the multiverse, why can't the Hand realm and the live-action realm be in the same place? Again, like Enchanted, but without the use of the real world. The whole multiverse can't be like Who Framed Roger Rabbit, where there's a world of toons. It's not really another dimension. It's not another realm. It is a town. T-O-W-N. Town. I mean, you wouldn't see town as different kingdoms and different continents. No, all you'll see is buildings and parks and all that stuff. You're not going to see other continents in Toontown. Okay? It'd be like calling New York City another world in North America. No, it's not. It's a city in North America. I just want to get that out of the way. Yeah, so the Toon Patrol did work for Bill Sikes, and now they want to avenge his death. So Xanatos hires the Beagle Boys to deal with them. Even though I think they'd be better off in the live-action realm, but it kind of makes sense for this fight, because, you know, they are cops, technically, but corrupt cops, and the Beagle Boys are criminals. And now there's a car chase. Not every fight has to be all punch and kicks and all that stuff, but it could be a chase. Oh, and I guess the Beagle Boys survive. Because the Toon Patrol did not survive the car crash. Next fight. Murloc versus Madame Mim. Yeah, Jafar sends his apprentice Murloc to deal with Madame Mim, so that way Jafar can gain Maleficent's trust. I think I mentioned in the commentary of Disney versus non-Disney villains, the homemade submission round, that he's from the DuckTales movie. No, not the reboot movie version of DuckTales. I mean, there's no movie of that one. It's the original DuckTales one. And Yeah, most of the original DuckTales villains I'm not a big fan of, but there are exceptions. Okay, that kind of makes sense. A cat and mouse duel. What if they'll turn into other animals? Now that'd be interesting. Escape outside. The only villains on the DuckTales original villains I do like are Murloc, El Capitan, maybe the Beagle Boys, and Flintheart Glumgold. You know, the Scottish duck who is like the other Scottish duck that is Scrooge's rival. That's it, but the others I'm just not a big fan of. Griffin versus Dragon, huh? Kind of makes sense. Fight between two sorcerers in mythical creature form. Well, that was short. A little bit, that is. Madam wins. Next fight. Nos for A2. Sounds like Buzz Lightyear equivalent of Nosferatu, isn't it? Yeah, that's basically what he is. Versus Evil Manta. Zurg decides to send Nos for A2 to, go to Earth or spy on Earth's defense, and now that his combined fleet is advancing. So Nos for A2 goes to the lair of Evil Manta. Is Nos for A2 waterproof? I guess Zurg really came prepared. Guess he made all of his androids and technologies waterproof. Now that shows smart thinking. Oh, that evil sponge that can absorb everyone's memories. Oh, and now Nos for A2 wins. Next fight, Nerissa versus Gaston. Yeah, after their victory on the war in England, they all celebrate. Yeah, Gaston and his buddies and the pirates are celebrating. Shouldn't Captain Hook join the celebration too? Or is he just busy flirting with the ladies? So Nerissa decides to go to that bar and has plans for him in the form of an old hag, transform while also appearing. And sends him to the castle where the Beast used to live. Also, yeah, this fight is also made by G.A. Villain. I mean, this fight is made by... Is that G.A. Villain, right? Yeah, it's made by G.A. Villain. That's pretty cool. I always do like how he does the maskings. Well, everyone else does the maskings too. But I mostly love his masking. Kind of odd, I guess. I want to find out. Little old lady. Oh, now she pushed him. Even though she's not really a little old lady, she's just Nerissa in an old hag form. So yeah, she wins. And next fight, Dr. Facilier versus the Horned King. The Horned King decides to resurrect his army, the army of the undead, until Facilier shows up and tries to stop him. Those Grathens, or however you pronounce, made fireflies? Or little light balls. And looks like he reversed the Black Cauldron to suck the Horned King in. Wait, Chernabog? Those eyes were Chernabogs. I thought to be the Horned King's master in there, but Chernabog is also... Or is that just an illusion? Oh, and now Facilier wins. And now for the epilogue. Come on. I love this theme. Can you tell me the name? Can someone tell me the name of it? That'd be cool. So, yeah. Phasalia gets a visit to Frollo. Visiting Frollo, and tells him that he's got to continue the war, not just the war for England. And show him that one of his allies is gone. That's how it goes, right? Yeah, he demands to go to the war again unless he wants another warning. Man, Phasalia is such a manipulator, isn't he? So, Frollo goes to the self-proclaimed captain of the guards and the ruler of Wonderland. England. Ruler of England. Frollo sends Pete to, of course, Wonderland. Yeah, I haven't seen her since round 2. Then we see Jafar talking with Maleficent, and ask Maleficent to avenge his fallen apprentice, Murloc. So she put a curse on Mim, making her sick. And now Hades still has to keep an eye on him to make sure he never leaves the underworld. And this one is made by G.A. Villain. An epilogue made by G.A. Villain. That's interesting. Lady Tremaine feels an upcoming threat to herself and wants to quickly ally with Lady Waltham. But that doesn't go well. She's not interested, so Lady Tremaine decides to get rid of her. Oh, yeah, that's dark. Then we see Mickey is being experimented by Xanatos and the Mad Doctor, and have his be the body host of a deceased villain. Hold on. Of course Scar's not gonna die. He's one of the most popular Disney villains ever. Okay, major player is the wrong term. Major Disney villain is what I should have named. Yeah, if anyone would have an animal as their in the person's body, that's how they would have been. Not like the scientist, the intelligent, no, like an animal. That was pretty good. This is Corey the Keyblade Wielder 2. May your heart be your guiding key. Make sure you leave a like and subscribe.